The San Francisco 49ers pulled off one of the most incredible victories of the season, leaving fans breathless and the rest of the league in shock. Facing the Los Angeles Rams on the road, the Niners were considered underdogs by over a touchdown, but they showed that football is truly a game where anything can happen if you play with heart, precision, and a little bit of luck. From the opening drive, it was clear that San Francisco was not going to be intimidated. Their offense struck quickly, setting the tone with sharp passes and precise timing that immediately put the Rams on the defensive. Every player seemed to understand their role perfectly, from the receivers finding openings in the coverage to the offensive line holding just long enough for the quarterback to deliver the ball with accuracy. This was not just a win, it was a statement. Even with a roster missing key players, the 49ers demonstrated resilience and depth that made the victory even more remarkable. Brock Purdy, Ricky Pearsall, Brandon Ayuk, Juwan Jennings, George Kittle, Nick Bosa, Malik Mustafa. These names represent cornerstone talent that was absent from this matchup. Yet, what could have been a disastrous situation transformed into a showcase of determination and opportunism. The team leaned on its backups and younger players to step up, and they did so with a level of composure and execution that you rarely see from a squad under such pressure. Every clutch moment, every stop on defense, and every critical conversion became a turning point that brought them closer to a win that seemed improbable at the start. The game itself was a roller coaster from start to finish. The Niners were forced to make monumental plays at critical junctures. A blocked extra point kept them in contention, and a miraculous forced fumble near the goal line late in regulation prevented the Rams from taking the lead. Special teams played a defining role as well, with field goals that stretched the limits of distance and accuracy, keeping San Francisco alive until the very last second. The overtime period tested both the mental and physical endurance of every player on the field, yet the team managed to maintain focus and composure. On a decisive fourth down in the red zone, a rookie defender made a game-saving stop that sealed the victory in what can only be described as cinematic fashion. For the quarterback, this game was a testament to resilience and perseverance. Playing through injuries and fatigue, he showed poise under pressure, reading defenses with precision and delivering the ball where it needed to be. His performance was more than just efficient. It was inspirational. Each completion not only moved the chains, but reinforced the team's belief that they could overcome any obstacle. When it came to crunch time, he executed with a level of calm and confidence that kept the Niners in control, even as the Rams threatened to seize the moment. This was a quarterback stepping up in the absence of established stars, proving that preparation, skill, and heart can overcome any odds. The receiving corps mirrored this determination. Players who had been quiet in previous games rose to the occasion, making critical receptions on third down, stretching the field, and turning potential defensive stops into momentum-shifting plays. Kendrick Bourne, in particular, delivered a career-defining performance, turning setbacks from previous weeks into one of the most productive games of his career. Christian McCaffrey continued to demonstrate his versatility and skill, lining up in various positions and becoming a matchup nightmare for the Rams' defense. Their ability to create mismatches and exploit gaps in coverage turned a daunting challenge into a showcase of offensive creativity. Despite the absence of several key starters, the offensive line provided enough protection to allow the quarterback to work his magic, though the running game remained a challenge. Even with these limitations, San Francisco's offensive strategy was clear, aggressive, fast, and decisive. They understood that to pull off the upset, they needed to control the tempo, capitalize on every opportunity, and force the Rams to play catch-up. The Niners' early dominance in time of possession, particularly in the first quarter, gave them a psychological edge and allowed them to dictate the pace. The team's ability to execute under pressure highlighted their preparation, focus, and adaptability, proving that even in a depleted state, they could compete with one of the top squads in the league. On defense, the 49ers were equally remarkable. Key stops came at critical moments, with players stepping into roles left vacant by injured starters. The line generated pressure at pivotal times, and the secondary made plays that turned the tide when it seemed the game might slip away. The cohesion of the unit, despite the challenges, spoke volumes about the culture within the organization. Each player knew their responsibility, and the execution at these high-pressure moments created opportunities for the offense to capitalize. Special teams also contributed in ways that directly impacted the scoreboard, reinforcing the idea that football is the ultimate team game. Every phase mattered, and San Francisco's ability to perform cohesively in all aspects of a game was a defining factor in this victory. This win, however, was more than just numbers or statistics. It was a psychological triumph. For a young team facing adversity, this type of victory instills confidence that can carry through the season. The players' reactions on the sideline, the energy in the locker room, and the pride of returning to the Bay Area with a hard-fought win all reflected a sense of accomplishment that goes beyond a single game. It is the kind of performance that can galvanize a team, forge stronger bonds between players, and provide momentum that extends into the remaining schedule. Winning under these circumstances is a statement to the rest of the league. This is a team capable of overcoming odds, a team that will fight for every yard, and a team that can turn moments of adversity into defining victories. Every play, every adjustment, and every decision in this game contributed to a masterclass in resilience and football intelligence. From coaching strategy to player execution, San Francisco showcased a blend of grit, skill, and composure that makes this victory unforgettable. Even as injuries and challenges continue to test the roster, the team has proven that with collective effort, determination, and smart decision-making, no obstacle is insurmountable. Fans, analysts, and the league alike will remember this game as a defining moment for the Niners, a victory that not only solidifies their position atop the NFC West, but also reinforces the belief that in football, anything is possible when a team plays together, executes flawlessly, and never gives up. As the dust settled on this unforgettable matchup, it became clear that this victory was a testament not only to the team's talent, but to their mental fortitude. Every member of the San Francisco 49ers stepped into a moment that demanded more than just skill. It demanded courage, resilience, and an unwavering belief in themselves and their teammates. The quarterback, despite playing with a bulky knee brace and showing visible signs of strain, delivered a performance that will be remembered as one of the most courageous of his career. Every throw, every read, and every quick decision highlighted his ability to manage the game at the highest level. He faced relentless pressure, not only from one of the league's most formidable defensive fronts, but from the stakes of the game itself. And yet he remained composed, poised, and relentless in his pursuit of victory. The offensive play calling deserves equal recognition. Kyle Shanahan's approach was aggressive yet calculated, blending high-risk, high-reward plays with subtle adjustments designed to exploit weaknesses in the Rams' defense. Early in the game, Shanahan made it clear that his team was going to dictate the pace and take control of the narrative. Every motion, every formation, and every snap served a purpose, aimed at putting the opposition on their heels. The creative utilization of Christian McCaffrey out of the slot opened lanes for the receivers and created opportunities for big plays that changed the momentum in San Francisco's favor. His versatility as a weapon in both the running and passing game allowed the Niners to stretch the field, keeping the defense guessing and forcing mismatches that the team capitalized on repeatedly. Kendrick Bourne's performance was nothing short of spectacular. After struggling in the previous matchup, he responded in a way that exemplifies the competitive spirit of this team. With the absence of other key targets, Bourne became a focal point of the offense, making precise catches in critical situations, moving the chains on third down, and consistently delivering when it mattered most. His chemistry with the quarterback was evident on every throw, every adjustment, and every route, proving that he is capable of elevating his game to meet the challenge. Alongside him, a supporting cast of receivers, including DeMarcus Robinson, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, Sky Moore, and others contributed significantly, spreading the field and creating multiple threats that the Rams simply could not account for. The diversity and depth of the receiving group allowed San Francisco to maintain offensive rhythm, even as the defense attempted to clamp down and force mistakes. Defensively, The 49ers showcased grit and adaptability. Missing several of their star defenders, the team leaned on younger players and backups who rose to the occasion. The line generated pressure when it was most needed, and the secondary made decisive plays in key moments that swung the momentum back in San Francisco's favor. Alfred Collins' forced fumble at the 1-yard line was emblematic of the defensive determination that defined the game, a play that could easily be replayed in highlight reels for years to come. Rookie contributions like this are invaluable, not just for the immediate outcome of a single game, but for the development and confidence of the team moving forward. Each defensive stop, each forced turnover, and each high-pressure tackle highlighted the team's cohesion and collective resolve. Special teams also played a critical role in this dramatic victory. Field goals from long range, expertly executed kicks, and precise coverage were pivotal in keeping San Francisco in contention, particularly in moments when the game hung in the balance. The ability of the special teams to perform under pressure, bounce back from previous setbacks, and contribute to the scoring and field position equation underscores the comprehensive nature of this win. Every unit of the team, offense, defense, and special teams, came together to deliver a performance that was balanced, strategic, and flawless in execution given the circumstances. Beyond the statistics and the individual heroics, this game was a statement about the character of the San Francisco 49ers. The team faced adversity head-on, whether it was injuries to cornerstone players, the pressure of being underdogs, or the intensity of a hostile road environment. Rather than falter, they elevated their performance, proving that mental toughness, preparation, and trust in each other can outweigh numerical disadvantages. The way the Niners responded in clutch moments, maintained composure, and executed plays with precision speaks to a culture of resilience and accountability instilled within the organization. This was a young team growing up before the eyes of fans, demonstrating the potential to be a dominant force in the NFC for years to come. The quarterback's leadership, in particular, cannot be overstated. Stepping into a starting role with high expectations and immense pressure, he has now won all 3 of his starts this season, demonstrating the kind of consistency and maturity that inspires confidence throughout the roster. His ability to read defenses, make quick decisions, and deliver the ball accurately under duress has provided the Niners with a stability that was crucial given the absence of several top-tier players. His performance against one of the league's top defenses was a masterclass in determination and skill, further cementing his value to the team and the season's narrative. Looking at the broader picture, this victory not only secures San Francisco's standing in the NFC West, but also sets a tone for the rest of the season. The team has now established that they can overcome adversity, rise to the occasion, and execute in high-pressure situations. With reinforcements returning from injury, including key offensive and defensive players, the Niners are poised to build on this momentum. The collective confidence gained from such a dramatic win, combined with the strategic acumen of the coaching staff and the continued growth of younger players, creates an environment where sustained success is entirely within reach. Every player, every coach, and every unit contributed to a performance that will be remembered as one of the most thrilling and pivotal games in recent franchise history, a victory that embodies the spirit, determination, and potential of this San Francisco 49ers team. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to 49ers Zone and hit the like button on this video. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the San Francisco 49ers. And don't forget to share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling across the NFL, and they're louder than a packed Levi's Stadium on a Sunday night. Aaron Donald, the fearsome defensive tackle whose name alone sends quarterbacks into cold sweats, has reportedly signed with the San Francisco 49ers, and sources suggest he's already promising a full-scale hunt for the NFC West QBs. If true, this move could send shockwaves across the league and instantly make the 49ers' defensive line the most feared in the sport. Donald, a multi-time Defensive Player of the Year, has been the embodiment of disruption in the NFL for nearly a decade. His combination of brute strength, lightning-quick reflexes and surgical precision in penetrating offensive lines has earned him a reputation as one of the most dominant forces in modern football. Rumors hinting at his potential move to the Bay Area have circulated for weeks, and now, according to insiders, the deal is done. Fans are already imagining the chaos his presence could wreak on opposing offenses, particularly in a division known for its high-power quarterbacks. The timing of this acquisition is also intriguing. The NFC West has been home to some of the league's most prolific passers, and Donald's arrival could dramatically shift the balance of power. While the 49ers have boasted a strong defense in recent seasons, the addition of Donald would elevate them into a realm of nearly unstoppable dominance. Rumors suggest Donald isn't just joining the 49ers to play. He's joining to assert total control over his division, targeting rival quarterbacks with a relentless ferocity that could redefine the standard for defensive excellence. Within locker rooms and sports bars alike, fans and analysts are already speculating about the ripple effects. Would this push other NFC West teams to make bold moves to protect their quarterbacks? Could Donald's presence finally give the 49ers the psychological edge they need to dominate the division? The buzz is palpable, and the excitement is infectious. Even whispers of preseason matchups have fans imagining Donald's signature sack celebrations and highlight reel moments, a spectacle that could become must-see TV every week. While official confirmation is still pending, the rumor alone has ignited feverish conversations on social media, in podcasts, and across sports networks. If Aaron Donald is truly donning red and gold, the 49ers may not just be contenders. They could become the team every quarterback in the NFC West dreads stepping onto the field against. And for fans who thrive on drama and dominant defensive performances, this story, whether fully confirmed or not, is exactly the kind of NFL buzz that keeps the league endlessly fascinating. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the San Francisco 49ers, make sure to subscribe to 49ers Zone and give this video a like. We always look forward to hearing your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.